G'day, Laura Louise Love, psychologist and mum here, going for another little walk with my family locally. And today I'd love to talk to you about the science of sleep, which I'm not getting very much of at the moment, I can tell you. And definitely there are times in our lives when we aren't going to get a great night's sleep, when we're caring for children, we have children in our bed, they're sick, or we're going through particularly stressful times. But hopefully some of the things I might share with you today might help you stop sabotaging yourself so that when those times present where we can catch up on sleep or, actually have really good sleep habits or sleep hygiene, as psychologists call it, this can improve our mental alertness, our functioning, our immune systems for the better. I'm coming. And so one of those strategies is during the day doing dynamic activity like this, going on nature walks, being up and out while the sun is shining. A lot of sleep literature says that less than 30% of adults get adequate sleep, which means we're not really functioning to our optimal and not functioning properly. So what can we do to actually change this and start functioning a little bit better? Things that are really important by the sleep guru in Australia, who owns the child and adolescent sleep clinic in Adelaide, Professor Michael Gradisar, are the following tips. So he kind of says it's really important to do your best to wake up at the same time, even on weekends. And for any of you with children, they're up and at it as soon as that sun's up. So that actually sets us in a really good routine, because we should be up when the sun is shining. And we should be going to sleep when it's dark, which can be a little bit difficult when we have daylight savings on. Some other things are to limit caffeinated beverages, especially towards the end of the day. So we don't want to be having things like black tea, coffee, even dark chocolate has a surprising amount of caffeine, or energy drinks towards the end of the day. Caffeine can stay in our system for quite a while, so we probably don't want to be having those kinds of things anywhere after about 5 or 6 o'clock. Another great thing, especially with children, is to have a good sleep routine happening in your homes. So this might look like a bit of a wind down at the end of the day. We all need that. So something like bath, PJs, book, bed, or having a bottle or something like that. We want to be starting to wind down, disconnect from the day a little bit. Another wonderful person who's a bit of a champion for improving your sleep hygiene is Arianna Huffington. Her revolutionary book, The Power of Sleep, or The Sleep Revolution, has some phenomenal tips in it. So there for adults, she kind of says it's really important for you too to create a bit of a sanctuary in your bedrooms, obviously, when we're not dealing with the kid factor. Do something yourself to pamper yourself. So, don't take work to bed. Try and limit technology. And I know most of us are really addicted to our phones, but if you can do something along the lines of limiting that exposure towards the end of the day so that we can switch off and detach from the outside world just a little bit, that will be helpful. Even turning on night shift on your phone, if you can't completely do away with it, is a great idea. I've also heard about people maybe putting charge on their phones in a completely different room aside from the bedroom. The idea is that we want to be trying to maximize our sleep efficiency, as psychologists call it. So that's the amount of time that it takes for us to fall asleep once our heads hit the pillow. And if we're lying awake in bed at night for a really long period of time and not getting to sleep, that's poor sleep efficiency. And having poor sleep efficiency is linked to increased incidence of depression, anxiety, and even obesity. So it's really important if you can do even a little tiny bit of some of these strategies to help you improve your sleep. When you can, it'll really improve your mood, your functioning, your immunity, and your outlook on life for the better, which has an overall impact on our well-being. Because there's nothing that does something dramatic and terrible to our mental health and how cynical and bitter we feel than getting a crap night's sleep and not being able to get quality Zeds. So I hope maybe some of these strategies have helped you get a good night's sleep, and I'd love to hear what tips you have that have helped your sleep hygiene for you, but also for your whole family. See you later. Namaste.